Welcome to Finxocapital Daily News, your go-to source for the latest financial market updates. Let's dive into today's market headlines. And in US stock market news, the Dow fell for a ninth straight session, down 267 points to close at 43,449. Investors are playing it safe ahead of the Federal Reserve's final policy announcement of the year. Retail sales rose by 0.7% in November, showing solid consumer spending momentum, but sticky inflation is keeping markets on edge. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq hit record highs earlier this week, while the Dow struggled through its longest losing streak since 1978. The S&P sectors closed mostly lower, except for consumer discretionary, where Tesla surged by 3.6% after receiving target price upgrades from top analysts. And in Forex news, the dollar surged to milestone highs against the Australian and New Zealand dollars. Markets are bracing for a 25 basis point rate cut from the Fed, with future rate cuts expected to slow into 2025. The yen hovered at 153.6 per dollar, and in Asia, a record 22% jump in Nissan shares spurred excitement over potential consolidation in Japan's auto sector. Switching to Europe, sterling remained resilient, buoyed by strong British wage data. The euro faced pressure at $1.05 as investors navigated political and economic uncertainties. Meanwhile, EU sanctions against Russia introduced volatility in energy markets, with oil and gas prices reacting cautiously to supply concerns. In commodity markets, gold prices edged up slightly to $2,648 per ounce as traders await signals from the Federation. Analysts predict gold could rally if the Fed hints at fewer rate cuts next year. Meanwhile, silver and platinum prices remained subdued, while palladium posted modest gains. And wrapping up with oil news, Brent crude hovered at $73.31 per barrel, with WTI at $70.19. US crude stockpiles saw a significant drawdown of 4.69 million barrels last week. However, geopolitical risks and new sanctions on Russian oil are keeping traders cautious about future volatility. That's all for today's financial roundup on Finxocapital Daily News. Stay tuned for tomorrow's developments, especially the awaited CPI report that's set to shape market directions. Thank you for watching.